Alright folks, Pachini's Idiot, we are back. We are headed to Mexico. Day of the Dead. Nice. Well, these are grave times for the Bureau Ace. We're all grieving the death of Michelle, a team member and friend we'd come to love and trust. She was killed in Sombra's birthplace at the hands of the man we thought to be Sombra's leader. But it turns out, although Castillo was Sombra's founders, he's since handed the title of El Rey to a successor, which means the real El Rey is still at large. The only information we have, Ace, is that we've already met the current El Rey somewhere throughout our investigations. That could be anyone. Our immediate concern must be Castillo's threats about Sombra preparing to step out into the light in the north. The USA's sudden decision to build a wall along the Mexican border sounds exactly like the kind of political unrest Sombra could take advantage of. Which is why we've come to Mexico, Ace. I want you to head down to the wall's construction site. The sooner we get some answers, the better. All this. Next victim, Trump, killer, Hillary Clinton, suspect, Ted Cruz. Gary Johnson, stuff like that. That'd be funny. Oh, he's wearing. Oh, that's right. I need to put on Michelle's outfit. Yikes. Blimp. Other pieces. Bag of chips. Unlocked tablet. Uh-oh. Is this Hillary Clinton? She's the victim? Oh my goodness, Ace, it looks like this poor woman has been hung up and beaten to death. Whoever killed her even put streamers on her. Was this victim decorated like a human piñata? This is gruesome. Well, that name tag says this woman is Cindy Hamilton, and that she's the project coordinator here at the wall. I see you're already on the case, Ace. That tablet must have belonged to the victim. The locked screen has her photo on it. I'll leave the password decoding to you. And I almost missed these broken pieces in all the construction mess. I'll grab the glue so you can put that back together. It's a good thing that wall's not going anywhere, Ace, because it will have to wait. We've got a murder to solve. That's definitely true. So anyways, guys, I gotta grab some stars. I'll be back. This has been Pachini's Idiot. Or au revoir. Alright, folks, grab some stars, and let's put some of this stuff back together. Day of the Dead, Dia de los Muertos. Happy early Eid al-Adha? Don't know what that is. Yep, I agree. Whoa, that skull's mask is a bit creepy. What's it doing at a construction site? Wait, I think that's the Day of the Dead mask. That's how the Mexicans honors those who have passed away. I heard it's going on right now. You're right, Ace. There's a message on the inside. The message reads, Cindy, please be my honored guest, and it's signed by a certain Lupita Mendez. Looks like this Lupita was extending the victim an invitation to something. Let's go ask her what it was. Whoa. But you make a good point. I need to equip. I think it should probably be at the end. There it is. Nice. Oh man. Poor Carmen. Well, because I wore Frank's stuff for the longest time, so it only makes sense. Nice. That's strange, Ace. The victim's tablet is open to the blog of some adventurer guy. Artie Fax. Sure, that's not his real name. Well, in any case, the victim was interested in reading about his exploits. Let's run this photo through the database, see if we can find out who this Artie Fax is. Instead of artifacts, artifacts. Bienvenidos, Senior Trooper Ace. I hope you enjoyed the parade. Wow, that's some intense makeup. Are you Lupita Mendez? I want to ask about this mask you gave Cindy Hamilton. Yes, I invited Cindy to the parade. She's a project coordinator at the border wall. She isn't very popular, so I decided to extend her an olive branch. Well, she won't have to worry about that anymore. She's been murdered. Murdered? Oh my goodness, that's horrible. It's one thing to not like someone, it's something else to kill them. You say Miss Hamilton wasn't popular. You think of anyone who wanted to hurt her? Well, nobody really liked her or this American wall, but she was just doing her job. I can't imagine anyone going so far as to murder her. Alright, Miss Mendez, if you do think of anything, don't hesitate to let Senior Trooper Ace know. Well, in the meantime, Ace, since we know the victim was here, let's take a look around the parade site. Sure. So the airport that I talked about, in case. So I saw a sneak preview from someone on Facebook. So I will probably be throwing that up as a teaser at some point and speaking a little bit more about it once we know more information. Marvin Hamilton. So Artifacts is actually called Marvin Hamilton, and the database says he's the victim's brother. Marvin specializes in the preservation of rare artifacts. His latest blog entry says he's currently trekking here in Mexico. Oh, I hate this part, Ace, but we should go inform Marvin of his sister's death. Excuse me, are you Marvin Hamilton? Or perhaps we should call you Artie. Wow, I'm impressed. No one's ever discovered my real secret identity before. Do you want an autograph? Well, we actually want to talk to you about your sister. We're sorry to tell you this, but she's been murdered. Oh my goodness, someone killed Cindy? This can't be happening. I spoke to her just yesterday. Well, do you know of anyone who might have threatened your sister? Well, no, not at all. She was blunt at times and rubbed people the wrong way, but she always spoiled me as her little brother. Cindy was a good person at heart. I can't believe she's dead. Please excuse me, I have to call my parents. I'm sorry for your loss, Mr. Hamilton. Stay close in case we need to speak to you again. I couldn't see him killing his sister. But stranger things have happened. Nice. Ronald Grum. That's pretty great. Lupita Solis, our victim, came to the parade. Ace, did you find any new leads that might help us solve her murder? Looks like there's blood on that handkerchief, but there's also some black stains mixed with the blood. We better take a sample. You can learn a lot about a person from their wallet, Ace. Let's have a look through this one, see who it belongs to. That'd be interesting. You guys mention, make comments on who you think, instead of Donald Trump and Hillary Clinton, what their names would be, because they always are pretty clever. Like maybe Melania Grump or something like that for like a female. William Clinton or something. You gotta sample that round substance from the handkerchief, eh? So let's see what Lars can make of it. Cortez. There he is. Ace, the ID card you found that wall belongs to Ramon Cortez. That's Ingrid's ex-husband. He's also the one who tipped us off about the wall in the first place, and his ID shows he's actually working on that construction site. Let's go have a chat with Ramon, Ace. Maybe he can help us make sense of this whole mess. Oh, brother. You know what he actually looks like? He looks like, I forget his name, but in Jurassic Park, gosh, what's the guy's name? Ramon Cortez is a Senior Trooper Ace from the Bureau, and we're here to... Senior Trooper Ace, gracias a Dios. Things have gotten worse since I first reached out to you. I'm so glad you're here. First it was the wall, and now my project supervisor's been killed. Cindy was your supervisor? Yes, I'm a supply manager on the wall project. Such a terrible tragedy. To take the life of a beautiful, strong woman, it's an act of pure evil. So the Bureau's here? Is Ingrid with you? Yeah, but it's pretty clear she doesn't want to see you. I'm not surprised. To be honest, the man I was back when we were married, I'm not proud of it. What happened between you and Ingrid exactly? It's a long story, but I became a drunkard, and I slept around. Ingrid could only take so much before she asked for a divorce. But I wish I could show her those dark days are behind me. I'm a changed man. Well, that's up to Ingrid. Changed man or not, stick around. We may have more questions for you. It's true. So before we continue on, I'm going to grab the rest of the stars for these two areas, and I'll be right back. This has been Pitching Ace 88. Au revoir. Alright folks, Pitching Ace 88, we're back. Ace, that sample you collected off the handkerchief's taking me back to my university days. The wind in my hair, cruising on the open road. Wind in your hair? What do you mean, bro? Oh right, I haven't told you yet. The substance contains, among other things, petroleum hydrocarbon, a common base ingredient in motor oil. The thickness of the oil indicates that this is a 4-stroke engine oil, designated specifically for use in motorcycles. I used to be a real speed demon, Ace, a cowboy on a steel horse. I've seen you ride myself, bro. We should hit the road again sometime. But Ace is right. What does this have to do with the case? Oh, sorry. As you know, there was blood mixing with that sample you sent me, and it matches the victim. Which means that the handkerchief we got sample from belongs to Cindy's killer. Yes, and given those oil stains, it's obvious they ride a motorcycle. Well, this is the kind of clue that gets my motor running, Ace. We're looking for a killer who rides a motorcycle. That's nice. Now, how many of these autopsies I do, Ace, the human capacity for cruelty never ceases to disturb me. The autopsy shows your victim was knocked unconscious, most probably before the killer tied her up. The killer must have then draped the victim with these streamers and hoisted her up with a crane in a gruesome display. Some of the bruises on Cindy's body have very distinct markings, so keep an eye out for a wooden bat or club, most likely with ornate carvings. Well, this was a carefully executed crime, Ace. The killer probably made a point of covering their tracks. They still made a mistake, Ace. I found a clear liquid soaked into the rope that Cindy was tied up with. And it's a beverage with an extremely high alcohol content distilled from the blue agave plant. Or to put simply, this liquid is tequila. Love tequila. So a killer drinks tequila. Well, knowing that, you'll definitely be able to worm out of a confession out of them, Ace. 1800. Silver. Drink of choice. I can't believe there's really a wall being built along the Mexican border, Ace. It's crazy. But although that's what we came to investigate, this isn't our biggest concern for now. We've got a murder on our hands. Cindy Hamilton was in charge of overseeing the construction of the border wall, a job Lupita Mendez said made her pretty unpopular. And Marvin Hamilton was devastated by his sister's death, and Ingrid's ex-husband Ramon wasn't helped much at all. Well, we're gonna need more evidence if we want to find Cindy's killer, Ace. Well, I know exactly where you might find evidence, Ace. Your crime scene is deeper than you thought. And I mean that literally. There's a storage level underground. What? That's cool. Well, I'll see you guys in Chapter 2. This has been Pitching Ace 88. Over and out.